Good morning. We're going to continue the pelvic floor series in standing and some on the mat as well today. So we're going to start with some breath work in standing through standing cat-cow. So if you can take a bar, a chair, a surface that you can find, feet hip width apart, you're going to inhale up into that upper back. So the top of your t-shirt, light and low, relaxing the glutes and the pelvic floor, and then exhale your way forwards and up. So as you look up, careful not to hyperextend at the neck. We're just going to exhale up and the spine will follow. So the breath is light and low, inhaling through your nose, curling up into the t-shirt, filling the pelvic floor, the lower back, 360 around the ribs, relaxing everything. And exhale your way up. Keep going. Inhale into the top of the t-shirt, into the ribs. Relaxing everything. You can close your eyes. And we look up to the ceiling. Feel the pelvic floor relax. And again, 4 more times. In your own time. Inhale. Releasing all the muscle tension on your exhale. Soft knees, light grip on the bar. Inhale. Curling up, chin to chest. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Lovely. Take a step backwards. Hold on to the bar or chair. Again, feet hip width apart. We're going to inhale here. So drawing that light, long breath down into that pelvic area. And then as we exhale, we're just going to sink through, flat back, lengthening through the hamstrings and the glutes. You can lower your head, light grip on the chair. Inhale back to neutral. Just coming up, relaxed, soft bend in the knee. And then exhale, straight legs, lengthening through the hamstrings. Inhale up. And exhale down. Coming up, feeling that breath all the way down into the pelvis, relaxing the pelvic floor. And then exhale down. Looking down at the floor, flat back. And you can let your head go. We'll do 2 more.
Last one.
And let go and release.
Lengthening the whole back line, the hamstrings, your glutes, your lats, serratus, breathing in and out, 360.
So you may want to take a step forwards. We're going to do standing thread the needle. You're going to take your right arm, and you're going to follow with your eye gaze. So you're going to come up on an inhale, keep your hips nice and square to the front. You're going to look up at your hands as far as you can, and then as you exhale, you're going to take the arms through. Coming back round on a nice light low inhale up. You're going to breathe into your right side. Feel that expansion. And exhale down. Expelling all the air. Full exhale. 2 more times. Keeping those hips nice and square. And exhale through. Last one on this side. Coming all the way up. Breathing into that rib. And let everything go. Swap arms. So we're going to inhale our way up. One side may feel tighter than the other. Breathing into that left rib cage. And exhale your way down and through. All the way up. And exhale. Nice controlled, light breath in and out the nose. Full exhale. Maybe you can go a little bit further each time. Last one. Perfect. We're going to do some standing pelvic tilts. Holding onto your bar, feet hip width apart. You're going to inhale your way down into a squat. Nice soft knees. So imagine you're sitting back on a chair, and you're going to exhale your way into a pelvic tilt. Coming back to center. We're going to inhale down, reaching for your chair, and you're going to exhale. Full exhale. Inhale down, reaching for that chair, and then pelvic tilt. Inhale down. So imagine as we breathe in, we're filling that pelvic bowl, and then as we exhale, that pressure is coming back up. Breathing in. Exhale, pelvic tilt. Full exhale. Holding as you come up. Let's do another 3. Last 2. Last 1. I feel like I'm going to pull the bar off. All the way down. And up. Let's stick up your feet out wider. And then externally rotate the hips so your feet point out towards the walls. We're going to do the same, but we're going to try a little bit of foot mobility as well. So as you inhale, we're going to come up and then down into a squat, and exhale, squeeze up into that pelvic tilt. Coming up, so we're going to inhale up. Keep that light inhale as we squat down, and then exhale. Coming back to center, inhale up. Keep that inhale going, and then exhale into your pelvic tilt. And again, inhale. Exhale. Two more. Last one. Perfect. Okay, so we are now side on, holding your chair or surface. We're going to stand really tall because we want to create as much freedom in the hip as possible. So imagine you have something pulling you up to the ceiling. Your weight's going to go into the side nearest the wall, and you're just going to inhale. And the reason we want to come up tall is so that you have freedom to be able to move back and forwards. So inhale, sweep forwards. Exhale, nice and tall, creating space to be able to move back. Inhale up, exhale back. Do 3 more. And then from there, I'm going to come back. So we're going to start sweeping in and out. So imagine something pulling you up nice and tall so you can get as much space. So through, exhale, inhale, exhale. Other knee soft. Grip on the bar as soft as possible. Do another 4. Last one. So take your foot and we're going to create small circles. So again, you're going to have to pull up so you can get space to be able to go all the way around. Just breathe normally for this. So little circles, take it where it feels comfortable for you. And then if you want to, you can make those circles bigger, or you can stay where you are. Making sure you're breathing light and low. Bring it back. We're going to take our bands, have them around your wrists. Have your feet slightly wider than hip width apart. The band's going to come over your wrists. All I'd like you to do is squat down, and then you're going to pull the band apart at the top. So we can stay with that, or if you want to, you can come along and we're going to do a pelvic tilt at the bottom as well. So we inhale our way down, opening the band and pelvic tilt. If that's too much, you can just squat down and open the band. So we inhale, pelvic tilt, pull the band apart, exhale up. Inhale, pelvic tilt, pull apart and all the way up. Inhale, arms come up, lift and pull at the same time. Let's do 4 more. Two more, I think. My brilliant counting skills. Wonderful. So we'll just turn around. So again, nice and tall. We're just going to sweep forwards, sweep back. So inhale, exhale. Light and low. Taking the leg as far as is comfortable for you. Let's do 3 more. And then we're going to take it all the way in and out. Come out a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Lift up through the spine. Keep going. Do another 3. And then we'll come to the circles. So again, taking it to wherever feels optimal for you today. So we're going to go round, lifting up tall so you can create that space through the hip. Or if you want to make that larger, just take it wherever feels good for you today. And if, like me, you have clicky hips, it's usually just where the tendons and ligaments are flicking over structures, not a sign of tissue damage. in most cases. Okay, so we need a band for this bit. So we're going to come onto all fours. I'm just going to pop my band here, ready. Come on to all fours, make sure I'm in the film. And all I'd like you to do is inhale. We've got our wrists underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips, and you're going to exhale and just have a look around to the back of the room on your exhale. Inhale. Whilst we're here, we're just going to practice. When you inhale, you're going to lightly pull your belly button up towards your spine without gripping the pelvic floor. So inhale, gentle lift without over gripping on the pelvic floor. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reset and exhale. One more time each side. See if you can reach as far as you can. And then from there, I'd like you to take a leg out to the side. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're just going to sit back on that opposite foot. Inhale forward. Allow everything to lengthen. Exhale. Nice lengthening along the adductors. Inhale. Exhale down. So you can stay here, or if you want to, you can come along for a side bend. So we inhale here, and then as we exhale, we'll take the hand nearest the knee back, and we just reach over into a side bend. Sweeping around, come back to neutral, and then exhale our way back. Reach the arm back to give you stability to bend over. Do two more. Come forwards. Inhale, light and low. Exhale your way back. Bring the hand back and then reach over. So let's swap sides. So take your other foot out to reach. We'll start here. So we're going to inhale and then simply sit back. Inhale forwards and relax back. Just stretching all the way down the length of the thigh. Inhale forwards. You can close your eyes. Inhale down into the pelvis, relaxed. And exhale down. You can stay there or you can come along. So we're going to inhale. Bring this hand back and reach over for a side bend. Inhale back to your start position. Exhale back and bend over.
2 more. All the way back. Side bend, reach. Feel that stretch down in serratus. And back to center. So I'm going to pop the band through the other foot. In this position, we're going to inhale and bring the tummy in to engage the core. And then I'd like you to take one leg back, hold for 5. And then inhale the other leg back for 5. So we inhale back. Relax back down with an exhale. Inhale the other leg back. Try and keep your hips nice and square. Keep going. Inhale it back. Tummy pulled up slightly, not over gripping on the pelvic floor. So you can stay there. You can add opposite arm to leg. So we'll give it a go. So we're going to inhale and hold for 5. Bring it back to neutral. Inhale forwards. Opposite arm reaching forwards. And back to neutral. Inhale. If that's not there for you in terms of balance yet, you can just stick to the either arms or legs. Coming on to your back. I'm going to bring the band up over the top of your knees, just above the knee. So we're going to start with a nice inhale, tucking the chin down. And then we're going to exhale one leg in. Inhale it down. And the opposite. One side might be tighter than the other. Exhale the knee in, give it a little squeeze. If you feel ready and you want a little bit more, you can lift your head and shoulders slightly. So we engage the abs a little bit more. So we've inhaled, and I'm going to exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Head down. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze. Keep going. So on your next one, I want you to pull and hold it in. Lift the other leg up into tabletop. And then if it's there for you, we can start pushing opposite leg out. You might only want to go to here for now, and that's enough pressure. Obviously, the further you take out the leg, the heavier the load. So stay within your comfort zone.
Annoying bands flicking everywhere. And you might find that you get neck ache as well as the abs. If you do, just rest it down. If the load is too heavy, bring the knees in and just do gentle. Let's go for another 4. So inhale here, exhale down. Inhale, set, and exhale down. Just to touch the toes on the floor. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. So let's finish with some breath work. So taking your hands over the lower ribs. Just inhale here. Let the breath come down to feel the pelvic bowl. You can bring your knees in if that's more relaxing. Exhale, full exhale, light and low. So inhaling through the nose. And expand 360. Perhaps that lower back is now automatically flattening every time you inhale and relaxing on your exhale. So inhale, flatten just slightly. Feel the ribs expand. And every time you inhale, just scan the body for any tension. Breathing to those spaces. And then on your exhale, just really let go of any niggles, any tension, any pain. Inhale. Scan the whole body. Visualize the breath going into the spaces. Feel tight. And then exhale and release. Inhale. 2 more breaths. And exhale. Okay, and we'll leave it there for today. And I will make another one for this series next week.